I love that little emote.
Oh, the pug?
Yeah, the crazy-eyed wonky pug.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And we're live.
Hi, Lieutenant Fwoby. Where'd the music go? That's right. All Irishy. Irish-y. I haven't done a 23andMe. I kind of want to. I kind of want to do a genealogy test. I don't know much about my family's past history, but judging from my beard and stuff, it has red in it, so I don't know. I think I'm part Irish because Overton, it could have derived from like Overton or something like that. I know there's a place in Ireland called Overton, like Overton Hill or something like that. So I don't know. It's just speculation from me at this point. I do want to do like a genealogy test to see, and kind of maybe. Hello, test 1 2. Hello. Oh, it's Justin. I hear. Justin went up to the game store. Nice, cranky dog. He left his mic on when he left. He went to go get a drink from the game store up front. But I can hear him walking. Yeah, the only green I'm wearing today is my hat. This bad boy right here. I honestly forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day this morning. But luckily it was cold here in good old Texas. So I grabbed a beanie and put it on, not even thinking that it was green. I totally forgot until I got to work. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. A lot of eventful stuff for me this week, I guess. We had another productive ReaperCon meeting. The reason I always talk about ReaperCon meetings whenever we start ReaperLive is because the meeting ended about an hour and a half ago, and so it's all fresh on my mind. Got to wear green, or St. Patrick's will crawl up the shadows and get you. Yeah, that's right. Good old St. Patty's. Green enough. Yeah, it's like kind of a dark green. But I wore green yesterday. I should have wore it today. I had a green sweater on yesterday. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun stuff. Got a kind of a new stream game. I don't know how well it's going to go. There was a new stream game that came out. I'm sure you guys might have seen some streamers playing it. It has to do with cars. It's kind of like marbles, but with cars. So we might play that towards the end. Kind of want to also do a GIF thing with the green screen. I think that'd be fun. I'll just pull up a bunch of GIFs and start playing them on here. That's about it. I don't really have too much planned for this week. Flesh and Blood pre-release tonight. I have a card game pre-release. We could play marbles. I have to download it on my computer, but I need to start doing that. I'm going to start getting stuff downloaded onto my laptop. Since now we swapped over to this, the stream and everything is coming from, I'm controlling it from my laptop. I need to start getting everything set up instead of, having Justin do everything. But, yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I just saw the news on Twitter that, what was his name? Lance Reddick? Lance Reddick just passed away today, which is so sad. I liked him in a lot of stuff, especially the John Wick movies. And it's so pertinent because the John Wick 4 comes out next week. I bought my tickets today to go see it. And I just saw on Twitter like 30 minutes ago that he passed away today. It's very sad. At the age of 60. Oh. Got a Discord notification. But yes, it's very sad. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a second. But just because it's so fresh on my mind that John Wick comes out on next week. Which, yeah, Cranky, yeah, he's an actor. He played the concierge on John Wick. He played in The Wire TV show. It's really unfortunate. We don't know. I don't know how he passed away. They just said that he did. All the news reporting that I've seen. But yeah, and it's just so topical because John Wick comes out next week, and he was a big part of those movies. Probably he's one of my favorite parts of the movies, actually. I like his character a lot. So, gonna be pretty sad. Not to get all parasocial, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I know last week I was talking about having production shots for ReaperLive. So we haven't balanced those molds yet for the Hellborn for Bone 6, but I know that David is probably going to get to them next week, so I should have production shots for ReaperLive next week. Yo, he played Thordak, that's right. He played Thordak on the Vox Machina animation. You're 100% correct. So, you are correct, Cranky Dog. Speaking of Critical Role, I didn't watch last night's episode, but I know it's kind of a big moment for Critical Role. Right now in the story of Campaign 3. The storyline right now for Campaign 3 is getting pretty up there. Speaking of that, did you guys see their new game? What's it called? Till the Last Gasp? So they announced this earlier this week. Let's see. Let's watch the trailer, because I watched it. It's a pretty neat little trailer. How's the sound? There we go. So did you guys see this week? That's so funny. So, this was their advertising video for it. I'll pause it in a second. Oh, audio's doubled? Here. Sorry, I got you. Yeah, so this is their new board game. They announced it this week. It's pretty interesting. So, it's a cool little video that they made for it. But it's basically a two-player kind of storytelling duel game. And it's like you create characters and you put them in situations, and then you kind of come up with narrative story beats, and you pull these like drama cards, and they have different effects on them. And then obviously you have to kind of like act them out, and it kind of thematically builds this duel. And you can like raise the stakes right here. So like to exile, to a turn. You can like try to reconcile with your opponent. And so I think it's going to be a fun little kind of two-player kind of storytelling, kind of building a situation or building themes and building story. It might be kind of fun, like in a companion sense to like other tabletop role-playing games. Let's say you get into an instance where you're about to go into a bar fight or something like that, and then you can go from the rule set of like the tabletop role-playing game into like this little side thing. Or maybe something happens to certain characters outside of the table that you kind of want to build out, then you can do something like this. I think that's kind of interesting. So, what does this one say? Show compassion for your foe. And so they're kind of role playing how that would happen. Obviously, pretty funny. Kind of displaying how the board game plays out. And I think this is their second board game that they made. They made the Ukatoa game, and I think this is like the second game that they made with the airship and everything like that. So it's a really interesting idea. I'm curious about it. We'll probably get a store copy in the store, and maybe mess around with it in the store. I think that'd be fun. Who knows? We could even do it on the show with a few people. Get people from the factory that want to come on the show and do it. It's their second at least, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's their second board game that they've made. And I think it's a pretty interesting idea, especially because I heard that there's a lot of blank player cards in it that come blank, so you can kind of fill it out as you need with like what's their motivations, their names, their class is what you know, kind of what drives the character and things like that. And then you can put them into those situations. Could be also a good session 0 for people that are building a campaign. Could be a good session 0 for that. Let me close that. But yeah, it's their second at least. Okay. All right. Just going with it. Let's. I kind of want to load up some Wonder Draft here, and see what we can do with Wonder Draft, because I've been hankering to do some Wonder Draft recently. I don't know why. I get into these kicks where I want to do it, and kind of mess around. But especially since we were talking about Grun and Gorge, and when we were building that thing with the Hidden Valley, the Hidden Valley place. So let's go new. Let's go, this is fine. I like paper. Paper theme is my favorite. We'll do this. And so I figured that we could kind of get the lay of the land of what's going on here. Okay, so look, I guess we have all land to begin with. Let's do, yeah. Let me brush size. Let's do all. Roughness 0? We'll just connect it all the way. Oh, I thought there was a way to do all of it, like together. Here we go. So we're gonna build out an area for the Grun location. Like we'll build it on not an island per se, but we'll build it all the way across. Wow, this is taking forever. I thought. There we go. This is what I was looking for. I haven't messed around with it in a while. There we go. Because I know we had a waterfall in there. We had some caverns. We had the dwarves living. We had the giants in the sky. Now we can kind of visualize that out. I'm not used to playing on a laptop, so that's why my movements are a little weird. Okay. So where should the valley be located? The Hidden Valley Ranch, that's right. So this is just kind of a, let's do let's start with our cavern. I think that's going to be the best thing we got. Let's see here. Whoa. Craziness. And we'll do kind of like this. Why is it not flipping? Oh, mirror. There it is. It'd be like that. Just messing around. I'm panicking. Erase. Undo. I haven't messed around with this one forever, so I'm kind of lost at the moment. I'm panicking. All right, I give up on this. I'm sorry. I'm giving up. I'm panicking. Let me put music back on. Honestly, I've been focused so much on, here we go, Irish Highlands. How does that sound? I'm down. I like it. Woo. I'm panicking. I've been preparing for ReaperCon so much that I didn't have time to prepare anything for ReaperCon or ReaperLand this week. Yeah, I'll mess around with it again because I want to do Tailspire. I want to mess around with Tailspire as well. That way, we can use Wonderdraft. I'm gonna get a mouse next time for next week. But for Wonderdraft and stuff, what we're gonna do is we're kind of gonna build the overland map, for instance, and then I'll use Tailspire and things like that to go into locations. So if we have like a set of ruins or like a cavern or something like that, I'm gonna use Tailspire to build that. So then we can swap over to Tailspire and then go to that location and kind of build that out. I think that would be very fun to kind of build like an overworld map and then kind of focus on locations and build those out and build those out. It sounds like I hear Dave coming. It sounds like he's giving a tour. So he's about to walk in here while I'm giving a tour. Oh, he's talking to Ruben, I think, about building something. But yeah, we did kind of decide on a date of when badges are going to be going live. I believe it was decided on something like that. Oh, hey, how's it going? Huh? No. You want to throw somebody into the waters like that?
Yeah, I do.
Dave's here, everybody.
Friends with sharks, man.
Yeah. Dave just came in. And giant spiders and
Yeah.
everything else. But yes. Let's see. Oh, Adepticon's next week too. I'm assuming that's why you're here? Yeah? Perfect. You want to come say hi?
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hello, ReaperLand.
There you go. Pendrake says hi.
Hi, Pendrake. So what have we got here? Let's see.
Oh, yeah. You want to weatherman it up?
Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, that guy. I
Yeah.
forget his name. But
Maggot Crown Ogre.
yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. You look stylish with those glasses on.
Yeah, well, you know. I kind of look like Brad Pitt, right, Chad?
Yeah, Brad Pitt, right?
Very cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is. I haven't seen this set yet, so this in action. So.
Oh, with the TVs and stuff?
Yeah, I missed last time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll have them for Reaper Live. They rotate around these TVs. They rotate.
Yeah.
So that way, when we go over there, they'll be rotated over to where we can see them.
Yeah.
And it's much better to read chat now because since they're so close,
Yeah.
you don't have to blow them up as much.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
everybody's saying hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We got. I got one more money trivia for you guys, and then I'm done with that.
Okay.
One more big finale. All right. Bye, Chad. Bye, ReaperLand.
Bye, Dave. They said. But yeah, this is from Nikki. This is the Maggot Crown Ogre, is what Dave was pointing out. I know normally we do patina. A lot of people do patina on this one. I think we looked at one last week that had patina, and I talked about proctors with the different patterns here. But I kind of would imagine in the location where this guy is, a big armored ogre, you normally don't see like big ogres with armor like this normally. Normally ogres are kind of depicted, much like trolls, where they kind of like bits and pieces and stuff that they gather and stuff that they put together. But normally you don't see them kind of like smithing armor and stuff that they wear and things like that. So obviously that's why this is kind of unique to me particularly. I want to ask Bobby also what this is. This kind of like pendulum, looks kind of like a badge or some kind of clasp. Maybe it could be like a clasp. But I've seen people paint this in different ways. Yeah, clavica, see? That's what I mean. It's like kind of that's just kind of normally what they're depicted as. And so that's why I like this model so much. It's just, obviously it's also good to paint because the surface area is so big and things like that. It's really nice to do different metallic type stuff to it. And that's why a lot of people like when Proctor teaches his metal classes and things like that. I think that's why a lot of people use this one, just because of the big surface areas and obviously the different types of metal that you can do with the shoulder pads. Like I've seen people talk about having different types of like metal all across between the chain shirt, the plated pieces that go underneath, the arm guards, all the shoulder pads and everything like that. Hi, Roger. What's up? But this is really nice. I kind of also like that the skull has kind of like a red hint to it. So I think that's pretty cool. It's from the same person, also Nikki, also doing their werewolf. What is that? Is this like ice effect behind? I wonder if this is like, this looks like real ice to me. This looks like real ice. That's pretty neat. That's pretty sick. Obviously, big ice effect here. I kind of like the dirt and gravel here too. But I'm curious if they went and got big dry ice or big ice pieces and then shaved some of it off to kind of create this fallen snow effect right here. Looks pretty sick. Todd Sullivan. This looks like it might be in the UK store. Mighty Lancer. This looks like it might be the Mighty Lancer wall, but I could be. I'm not sure. It looks like kind of what they would have, but. Okay. Ooh. I wonder where this is at. I wonder if they put in chat. I guess they don't. That's a lot of Reaper stuff. I'm impressed. Oh, it's a nice little car. Is that carpet down there? Looks like carpet. It's also a small roof up at the top as well. Small roof. Oh. Robert painting Chewie. Chewie with his nice light browns. Obviously, he has a bunch of reference photos to go off of. Greg, good old Greg Lohman, painting the kobolds. Do these guys? Yeah, I think they normally do. Yeah, they do. They come with these little caps on them, except for these two up at the top. I like this rusted, dried blood stuff that it got going on up here. That's nice looking. I just remade all these molds in Bones USA as well. Obviously, really nice. I like that he painted these 3 different colors. You know, like kind of Brothers, Three Stooges, kind of an idea. Scott also painting the goblins. I think I just made. Oh, this one doesn't have the crossbow. Kobold. I wonder which one does. What is this? Oh, it's the Frost Devil from Ted. Oh, the Sokar avatar. I like this guy. Hey, there's the bed mimic. So I gave a lot of these away during tours because what happens is this thing breaks off. This thing right here breaks off. It doesn't happen to a lot of them, but when they did, they got shipped to us, and I think they got rattled around a little bit too much. But I gave a lot of those off during tours. It's a fun piece. Oh, the bugbears. This reminds me, if you guys haven't seen, over on the Discord, there is a section under General, Reaper General, with the products page, and the Tassine has been showing off a lot of the kind of new-ish prints for the bugbears. So I can kind of show you guys a little close-up of these. But these are the Bobby Jackson bugbears. This is next month's promo. Right now, he's testing them to see, you know, how to build the build plates and things like that. Yeah, there was Narf. And so this is kind of the first batch of like kind of test prints for these guys. And I love that Tassine's been posting these on the Discord over on the treasure vault section of the Discord. I really like that addition of him showing kind of behind the scenes stuff and things that are coming up and things that he's working on, because he does a lot of our production printing and things like that. Lieutenant Floby, yeah, I can talk about that. But this guy is obviously a lot bigger. He's going to be the biggest 3D print that we've done so far. And so that's going to be nice. He should be one piece. Obviously, he's going to be one piece. But this is to show, I really like what Ron's doing. His idea is the next couple of months, the next 3 or 4 months, we're going to take, so, you know, the bugbear option, the Blood Club bugbears in Bone 6, this guy is going to be one that looks like he should belong a part of that option, just to get this into people's hands to show what the material is and what it's going to look like and what they can expect what the other ones are going to look like. Because the Blood Club bugbears are going to be one of the options that are going to be printed for production. And so this is a good way for people to kind of get their hands on it, to kind of give you a preview of what the other bugbears are going to be and look like and things like that. Based on the comparison with you, it'll be 3 feet tall. I wish. Look at this. Ta-da! No, this I don't know how bugbears are traditional. I don't know what's their average height. What are they supposed to be? Because gnolls, I think, are supposed to be like what? In the books and stuff, I think they're supposed to be like 7 feet or something like that. So they're like obviously 2 more feet taller than me. So bugbears are listed to be 8 on average. Is that kind of what you're saying? So they're kind of like they're pretty tall and pretty big. So yeah, this guy's nice. I mean, he's really sick. I like his club. So he's gonna start. Like I said, this was the first test print. He's gonna print them, make sure that they look good. He's gonna get approval from Ron. He's gonna get approval from everybody, and then start production for next month. And then obviously the next couple of months are gonna have some more options that are gonna be a part of, kind of the Bone 6 kind of preview items. Bugbears resembled hairy feral goblins standing 7 feet tall. Yeah, so you're right. So it's about average height is 6 to 8. So they're not much bigger than. So like gnolls and stuff are a little bit slightly taller. Hobgoblins are human size, so they're like slightly bigger than average human size, like mini wise if you're going from that real life size. That's pretty sick. But I really love that he's been doing that over on the Discord. He's been showing things off, and I think that's been pretty fun to see. He showed you what it looked like on the square. The new painter put the previous bugbear as a little example. The bat thing. Okay, so Tassine posted this over on the Discord if you guys didn't see. He said that, I asked him about it earlier in the meeting, and he said that he had about 20 minutes waiting around, and then he was like, I'm just going to do this because I think it's fun. And it's kind of like a March Madness kind of an idea, where he's pitting a bunch of all of our dragons up against each other. And kind of like a bracket style kind of fighting, I guess you could say. He's calling it the Scaly Escalation Challenge, is what he's calling it. I like this idea, and I kind of want to push it forward and do more things with it in the future. I think this is always we could have done this for like March Madness, obviously, but miniature style. I talked to him a little bit about it earlier, talking about like what happens if we do a bracket where it's like a bunch of skeletons, or like, you know, kind of do it the same way where it's like tournament style, and then we can somehow determine who wins based on community, whatever. Maybe we could vote, or we could show paint jobs off, and whoever has the most paint jobs shown off with a certain hashtag or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that we could try to do to determine the winners of each round, or it's just random. You just roll the dice or something like that. So I think that's pretty fun. And so he wrote out a little description here about how Conjura and Maldrakar fought each other, going through like their battles and stuff against each other. And let's see, he made a little bracket. Obviously, let's look at it. I looked at it at a glance earlier. Let's see here. Boop. So round 1, we had Maldrakar versus Conjura, and Maldrakar won, obviously. So next up, we have Cthulhu versus Stormwing. What are we thinking, chat? I think that it's probably obviously going to go to Cthulhu. I think that one's a little bit one-sided, in my opinion. Stormwing is obviously a younger-ish dragon, a smaller dragon, and Cthulhu is obviously steeped in mythos and power. I don't know. Yeah, number 10, the wait, what'd you say, number 10? The Apprentice? Yes, that is the new one. The one that Christine sculpted with the book. And she's reading the book. Well, that's the fun thing about that sculpt is that you don't know if it's the lady, like, reading the book to the dragon, or the dragon reading the book to the woman. And I've heard that Christine said, I think she intended that for, remember in Bones 5, there was the children, and the children adventurers and the heroes, they had their pets with them. I believe that the apprentice is meant to be the grown-up version of the little girl with the dragon pet, I think. I don't know if that's like lore, but I believe that that's kind of the intent there. They are cursed. Okay, yeah. That's right. Okay, so I predict Cthulhu's going to win this one. And then we have Blightfang versus Wormgear. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with Blightfang on this one. I'm going to go with Blightfang on that one. So, just because I can't... I mean, obviously you know that mechanical dragons and stuff are probably going to be pretty strong, but Wormgear's on the kind of smaller side. I think that, like, he'd be... Maybe he's like... He seems a little outdated, like, parts-wise. Like, he seems like... Obviously, he seems like a steampunk dragon. He doesn't have, like... He's not like a future kind of, like, tech dragon. He's kind of, like, ran by steam and things like that. So that's just kind of what he's presented as. And I just think that an organic, fleshy, older dragon like Blightfang is... Ijala, Blightfang costs more, so they're gonna win. What happens, Studio DKS, what happens if Blightfang's breath is poisoned, but what happens if it's like acidic? What happens if it melts? What happens if it melts the metal? Or what happens if Wormgear flaps its wings so hard it makes the fire go out in Wormgear, and then he doesn't work because he doesn't have any steam. You know? But also, obviously, when you fan flames, they get hotter, but it depends on how Wormgear is running. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of Wormgear. Is there a little goblin in there, like, shoveling coal into Wormgear to make him work? Poison gas could destroy a steam engine, yeah. Is this Reaper's answer to March Madness? I don't know. This is something that Tassine did. Tassine is obviously one of our employees. He handles all of our 3D printing and things like that. And he just came up with this randomly on the Discord and kind of posted about it. I think it's a fun idea. I could see doing something in the future where we do, like, I don't know, like a bunch of skeletons that we make, or a bunch of goblins fighting each other, or you know, you could even do like two teams versus each other, or just like team of scorpions versus a team of pigs, or, you know, just whatever miniatures we could think of. Pendrake, yeah, we did get a little bit of hail last night here. It kind of moved past really quickly though. You're right, Cranky Dog. That's a good point. Cranky says that Wormgear doesn't have any clear abilities, but he could be full of surprises. You never know. Like, maybe he has some kind of big meltdown, like big explosion destruction ability. Who knows? I believe Maldrakar will go pretty far in the tournament. I mean, obviously they won their first round against Conjura, and that's a pretty big opponent, Conjura. Caladrax might be nice as well. All right, let's look at our next matchup. We have Viridius versus Troxul. Me personally, I'm going to go with Troxul based on wingspan alone. Bigger wings, better dragon. You know what I mean? Maybe he's filled with nougat. Oh. Yeah. That's funny. But based on wingspan alone, plus I think Troxul looks a little bit more ferocious compared to Viridius. Let's pull these up. 7555. Let's go. 77555. So Viridius versus who was it? Troxul. Troxul 585. So we have this. We have this matchup. Yeah, I mean, this is clear winner. We have Troxel versus Viridius. I'm not. This is just too one-sided for me. But hey, to be fair, Troxel is out of stock, so he didn't even show up to the fight. He's not even here to fight. First of all, but he is on his way. His Uber, he's almost here. Troxel looks like he's being interrupted while playing with action figures. Oh yeah, like he's caught, like he's like looking back, like uh-oh. But I just think, yeah, Troxel. Everybody in chat seems to agree as well. All right, what do we have next? We have Skeletal Dragon versus Goth. I'm gonna go with Skeletal Dragon on this one. Skeletal Dragon for me, for sure, on this one. Skeletal Dragon versus Goth. I feel like Goth is kind of like a younger dragon. I mean, his tail's okay, but the Skeletal Dragon just looks so ferocious. It just looks so much more. It just looks. Its bone structure looks so thick compared to Goth. Goth seems like a baby dragon compared to Skeletal Dragon. A Gonzarax versus the Apprentice. Is a Gonzarax the spiral horned dragon from Bones 5? I believe that is a Gonzarax. A Gonzarax versus the Apprentice. I think the Apprentice is obviously a younger dragon. It looks to be a more intelligent dragon than a Gonzarax, so it could outsmart a Gonzarax. It might be smarter than a Gonzarax. Who knows? So, boop. Skeletal Dragon not being as large as Calidrak is a factor. Goth is always in an action pose ready to strike. You're true. That's true. So I think 7 and 10 is a pretty close matchup here. We got kind of like a very big, spiral-horned, ferocious, like angry-looking dragon, and then we have the Apprentice, which seems like a more docile, intelligent, smart dragon. Yeah. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Floby. Yeah. The Apprentice feels like a mage dragon. And where Gonzarax seems kind of like a tyrant or like a dictator dragon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Apprentice knows magic. So I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go Apprentice on this one. This 6 battle here. I think that one's pretty lit. We have Chirondar and the 30th anniversary dragon. No contest on this one. It's the 30th anniversary dragon. That thing is huge. It's gigantic. Chirondar is decently sized. It's on par with all the other Bones 5 dragons, but he doesn't look nearly as ferocious as a Gonzarax or what's the gator dragon with the big jowls? I can't remember his name, but could be that one. But it's the 30th anniversary dragon for sure. Plus, the 30th anniversary dragon comes with a rider if you get the Kickstarter version. So we're gonna throw the rider in there as well. Valfurix, that's his name. Thank you, Cursed. Because the Death Rider might know some spells. It's just a 2v1 fight. Who knows? The 30th anniversary dragon on top of your head. Here, I can pull it up, Cranky. So we have the Bone 6. I wonder if the renderer was on here, on the campaign page. I don't know if Ron got it up in time, but I'm pretty sure he did. Or was it just the sketches? No, he probably didn't get the renders up because I think it was still sketches at the time. So much stuff to go through, huh? Whee. There's Tyrandar. Oh, so this is the dragon that we're talking about. Tyrandar, actually, this guy's pretty sick, but I don't think he compares to the 30th anniversary dragon. This guy. This big honking dragon. Right here. This guy. He is an ancient dragon. He's gigantic. Obviously, he's been through some battles because he has some holes in his wings. All that stuff. So, Kyle, this is the Kyle dragon. He's gigantic. His tail is long. Look at this bad boy. It wraps all the way around. This is a huge tail. He can just whip Tyrandar, like, and knock him out probably. So just again for reference, here's Tyrandar. This is the dragon that he's fighting up against. Obviously, Tyrandar's pretty beefy. He's kind of thick, very, very thick. But I just think that, like, the 30th anniversary dragon's tail, wrap all the way around this bad boy, like a snake, crush him. I just think it's unfair. The 30th anniversary dragon's too huge. And then we have Kalanzar versus Black Sting. Black Sting. That's the smaller kind of wyvern, right? Black Sting? Pretty sure he's the kind of smaller wyvern-y type. He's not going to be on the website, but Black Sting. Those are old, the old versions of it. But I think Kalanzar's going to win this one. This last battle here. Kalanzar. Are you talking about Black Sting? Black Sting. Which Kickstarter was he in? Was he in Bones 4? Was Black Sting in Bones 4? Let's see here. Nope, wasn't coming up in any written thing. Let's look for Black Sting. There's the zombie dragon. The Rock. Oh, there he is, Black Sting. Yeah, this guy. He's kind of like the wyvern-y type dragon here. Ijala Black Sting has a bigger base, so he's going to win. Bones 4 Black Sting, yeah. Yeah, Bones 4, this guy. This is a great sculpt. Incredible. But, yeah, Black Sting is a wyvern, so, I mean, he's more agile. He's quick. He's thinner than Kalanzar. I think I'm going to go with Black Sting on this battle. You think Black Sting will be incinerated? I think he's just so quick, you know? He'll just kind of spiral, like he'll tuck his wings and he'll spiral out of the way. And then, you know, it's kind of like a very quick snips. Kalanzar's pretty thin. I guess you're right. He is kind of like, he's not like a heavyweight dragon. He's more of like middleweight. And Black Sting's obviously little weight, little leagues. Yeah, you're right, Cursed. You just live the sculpt and you don't care who wins. You're correct. Both sculpts are great. I'm going to go with Black Sting on this one. So I talked to Scene again, and maybe next year we can kind of, or in the coming months. It doesn't have to be even March Madness or March. We could just keep doing this where we can kind of come up with some pairings and figure out some battles, and then people fill out a list. And then if you get your list correct, maybe you get some credit or something like that. I don't know. But obviously we would need like a huger, like a bigger list with more options and things like that. I think that'd be very fun to do. So we're not going to speculate. We're not going to speculate on these, the second battles here. We're not going to speculate on these yet until a couple of these start getting filled out, and then we can start speculating on what they're going to be. I agree with Valandar. I think the final two fights, the final two pairings are going to be between Maljakar and the 30th Anniversary Dragon, just because they're the biggest dragons. You know, obviously you could have probably thrown Conjera in there, even though he's not a dragon, but he does have scales. And to be fair, where's he at? Worm Gear doesn't have scales either, so he's not, you know, scaly. But there you go. I honestly think it's going to be Mal versus 30th Anniversary Dragon. So who knows? Anything could happen. Hey, we might have Black Sting in the finals. You know what I mean? We could have Black Sting all the way to the finals. Who knows? Very true. Very true. Okay, there's something new that I want to try out. I don't know how it's going to go, so we will see. Oh, you guys like my Surf 4 scale? This is the background on my laptop. Let me see here. Where did it go? Let's see, Nitro. There it is. Let's launch this bad boy up. I wonder if I'm going to log in again. I don't know. Nope. It's ready to go, it looks like. Look at the little dinosaur. Look at the little dinosaur. Stained glass. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, we're going to do a community race. We're going to do a standard race. Let me turn the music back on. Obviously, Justin, you can't hear the audio, right? There's no audio. Okay. How's that? Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. All right, chat. I'll give you guys the option. Well, we're gonna do a couple laps actually. Let's go back. I want to do a community race. Oh, you can do only a max of 3 laps. Okay, that's fine. All right, chat. Which one do you want? Do you want Destruction Desert, Cloud Chase, or Rush Hour Race? Which one of these 3? Boo, 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 boo. We'll give it a few seconds in chat for people to choose. Desert, Cloud, or City? Cloud? Somebody wants a Cloud Chase? So I see somebody saying Rush Hour from the Dogfather. I got 2 for Cloud, 3 for Cloud. All right, I'm seeing a lot of clouds, so we're going to go there first. We'll do a Cloud Chase. All right. Exclamation point play in the chat to join in. Let me get in as well. Exclamation point play. Boop. There we go. Exclamation point play. Get your little vehicle on in here. I believe this game came out last week. It was shown off at the Streamer Awards on Twitch. They had a big old advertisement for it, so we're going to give it a try today. I saw a couple of other streamers, painting art streamers, checking it out. It's much like Marbles, but you have a little car with a bunch of little dinosaurs in it. And right here, you can go to gameplay.nitro.com or whatever it is. What is it called? Playnitro.com, and you can customize your car if you want. So there you go. I don't know what you mean, Valandar, by having to have the page open. Oh, did you put the link to this in here? Game.playnitro.com. But I'll give people a few more seconds before we start the race. There's Coffee Nerdery Beer. Who else we got in here? We got Kuroneko. We got Green Users. Hey, Green Users, how's it going? Valandar Quindy. Hey, where's Beef? Nihilville. Samurai Jack. One Spit Apple. We got a few more people to join in. No, we're ready. It can kick you out of the race as a player if you don't have a page open. It happened to us over the weekend. I see. Hey, hey. And then what was the command in chat, Justin? Exclamation point. Mega. So whenever you get like a special ability, much like if anybody's ever played Mario Kart, when you get like an item, you get to use it. In chat, you'll be able to use it using exclamation point Mega, M-E-G-A, Mega. And it'll shoot lightning or give you a boost or all kinds of other things. So we're going to start the race, and we're going to see how it goes. Me and Justin kind of tested it a little bit. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm going to put it on auto camera. It's going to be jumping around a lot, so if it's a little bit too jumpy, I will try to jump in and control it as best I can. I do have the sound on, I believe. Oh, hold on. Ah. There we go. Sorry. I'm back. So Roger fell off. There's Samurai Jack going around the Rainbow Road. It doesn't actually show the names of anybody else. There's Curse 13 also getting sucked up into the pipe. The piping is not a good place to be. It's going to teleport you out. There's Nihilville getting knocked off by the bumpers in the middle of the map. Samurai Jack looks like they're in 5th place. Just got a boost going through the Rainbow Road. Followed closely behind Where's Beef. Zooming around. It looks like they're just hopped into... Oh, there goes Cursed and somebody else getting sucked into the little evil pipes. Valendar's stuck as well. Oh, you're free. You're free, Valandar. There's Cursed going over the ice. Getting back on the Rainbow Road. Getting sucked around. Who is this? Queen of Kings in 2nd place. And their little trucks. Hufflux getting pushed off. Oh, Valandar. Valandar's in 1st place. Getting sucked up. Still in 1st. Didn't quite make it, Valandar. Getting knocked right off. And so, look, if you guys have power-ups, you can see over here, these little symbols right here, you can do !mega in chat to use it. And you can see at the very top who uses what. Some people are using lightning. Oh, the Dogfather getting shocked out of oblivion by the beanstalk. Valandar, we're on our 2nd round. Valandar getting bumped. He's in 2nd place, it looks like. Cursed getting sucked up. A lot of people using their megas. Valandar still in 1st place, even after getting bumped off. So, come on, Valandar. It's going to stick on you for a little bit. Oh, through the bumpers, right into the sky. Rest in pieces, Valandar. All right, we're going to focus on Roger now. I don't know. It doesn't say what place you're in, but I don't know. Oh, we got 7th place, Lieutenant Floby. Hey, Zambies, what's up? We got Where's Beef on the Rainbow Road. Valandar has used lightning. Going to shock everybody. That was me, Reaper John. Whoop, whoop. In 10th place. I'm getting there. Lieutenant Floby having trouble getting past these little bumpers. Kind of going through. Hey, oh, Zambies, we rated. Oh, wait, who we get rated by? I don't have my chat up. Oh, Samson Arts. Hey, Samson, what's up? Welcome. We just finished our 1st race. We're giving this new game, Nitro. We're just kind of testing it out for a second. Who got 1st place? It looks like the Dogfather. In our inaugural race, the Dogfather got 1st place. And there he is, this little cactus man. He's a little cactus man. Pretty sick. And then we have Cursed, 13, and Samurai Jack in 3rd place. How cute. Yeah, they're little cars. They're a little cactus, driving in their little cactus cars. And so you obviously get coins for competing. Let me get out of the way a little bit here. Whew, let me scroll through. Hey, I got 12 coins. Look at me. Reaper John. 10th place right there. Right next to Justin. Justin, you got 13 coins, brother. Where's Beef? There's Quinny. Why is this going so slow? Oh, there we go. Quindy got 5 coins. Hey, there's no 0-point gangs in this one because you can't F in this one, Quindy. So no 0-point gang. All right, let's try a new race. That was fun. Let's go to the desert this time around. We're gonna go to the desert. All right, ! play in chat. Get your name in there. Valandar's first. Samson, what were you doing? What were you guys working on? I hope you guys were having a good Friday. I see Zambies. Zambies, you're not streaming. Oh, Zambies, you getting ready for Adepticon? I saw you getting your last stuff ready for Adepticon. So we're about to wrap up here. I just wanted to test out this new game that came out last week. Good little stream game to play. And then we'll end with some gifts on the Discord, and then we'll see who we want to raid. Just Adepticon prepping. You're also doing Adepticon prepping for Samson. Looking forward to the con. I hope you guys have fun. Hit up the Reaper Paint and Take. I know that one of our people, not our people, but Talon Games is up there running our Paint and Take this year. So go say hi to them up at Adepticon. We should be back at Adepticon next year. I'm hoping to kind of go up to Adepticon next year. I think it would be fun to see everybody and get back up there. But I've been preparing for ReaperCon and stuff this year, for me, personally. A few more days. Whoop, whoop. All right. We got 21 people in. If you guys want to jump in, !play to get in. And then we're ready to go. We'll give it a few more seconds. I'm ready to shoot some lightning at people. What did Coffee say? I missed it in chat. I'm assuming it was along the lines of, like, I can't wait for ReaperCon. ReaperCon's the best convention ever. Can't wait to see everybody there. I agree. All right, starting the race in 10. You got 10 seconds. Nihilville squeaking right in there. Did you hear that noise, Justin? It sounded like a big crane outside or something. Oh, is that Dave? All right. I don't think so, Cranky, at this point. I think that's the only thing I've kind of tested was !mega. All right. Good luck, everyone. We're going to trust the auto camera like we did last time. The auto camera seems to be okay. I kind of wish I could change how fast it jumps, but I think it's just going off of action. So it looks like Valendar's kind of taking the outer edge here in the 8th, 7th. He's using the drafting method, just kind of going through. Somebody took a ramp right there, going through some water. Valandar just boosting. ! Honk. Samurai Jack colliding with another player there, getting kind of stuck. They're kind of getting stuck in these little barrels and oil slicks. I don't know what happened right there. Oh, the cranes are digging. Oh, the alien. Are there aliens picking people up? That's what it looks like. Clavicus in 2nd place, kind of catching up to 1st place. It looks like, oh, somebody used lightning. Was that you, Lieutenant Floby? Valandar not even in the top 10. Agu Saku getting stuck by the tractor. Oh, no. 9th, 10th, 11th place. Lieutenant Floby, the drill action, but it probably didn't hinder him that much. It just probably maybe helped him a little bit. Quindy's in 2nd place. Look at that. Let's see how long she can keep it up. Cranky Dog trying to avoid the drill. Gotten stuck by the platforms from the crane. Are those banana peels? Those have to be banana peels. Yep, Quindy spinning out on the banana peels. I don't know if she likes bananas, but she's probably not going to like them after today. Lieutenant Floby's trying to get past the oil slicks there. Oh, Masamoon, crazy speed going through, avoiding the drills, avoiding the bananas. We're on to lap number 2. Cranky Dog, just barely avoiding those pigeons. Everybody getting stuck. Queen of Kings joining the group inside the thing. Valandar in 2nd place, taking a road trip to go see some pretty cactuses on the side of the road. Masamoon in 1st place, still avoiding the drills. Like I said, Madman just speed through. Let's see if he can keep it up and not get stopped by anything. Number 7, Zambies. Oh, the tricks, 10 points. Everybody ever play Tony Hawk? It's a 10 times multiplier. Somebody's using lightning. Is that Valandar? He's using lightning up there at the top. Nihilville. Samurai Giant, 9th place, just kind of stuck. Needs to pick up some speed. Looks like maybe their engine stalled. Getting rammed by a bunch of players. I don't know why everything's in slow motion. Did somebody use a slow-mo? A slow-mo thing? I don't know why everything's in slow motion. I don't know if that's my computer chugging or if that's like the game on purpose. Let's see who's in 1st place. Masamoon just stuck right before the exit. Is stunned by the lightning. Let's see if anybody's going to come up behind him. I don't know. I don't see anybody over here. Ooh, 1st place. Let's see who's in 2nd place. Zambies. Zambies finished in 2nd. Right there. Zambies in 2nd. Lieutenant Floby, 3rd. And then I don't think anybody else has finished yet. Nope, Quindy did. Yep. So we have our 2nd inaugural race with Masamoon, Zam, and Lieutenant Floby. Lieutenant Floby. You guys did it. Let's see who got last place. You know, that's kind of what I want to care about. Ijala, followed by, you know, Dogfather and Coffee down there at the bottom. You guys are in a lot of good company down here. You know. I'm a dino. I want to see you do this dance on stream. Let's do it. How many more achievements? I don't know, Cranky. Where do you? I'm not sure. Make sure you go to game.playnitro.com. Maybe we can play more of this in the future. You guys can also customize your cars and stuff. If we want to keep playing this, we'll probably bring back marbles as well, so we can kind of do a mix of this and marbles if we want. But I believe you can customize your car there at that site. Get Zambies a T-Rex suit? Hey, maybe. If you come to ReaperCon, maybe we can buy 2 of them. We can both wear them. I wore a panda suit last year at ReaperCon. So yeah, that was fun. That was better than it went in testing. So we'll close that. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? We'll do our best here. Let's see who's on. Let me close this. We got raided, so let's pass it on. It looks like Monument's on. Sam Peterson. My friend Robo, she's playing Slime Rancher. Mike Disney's on. Oh, is Miniatures Den on? Yeah. Oh, you're right. Miniatures Den. We could raid Mini. We could raid Mini's Den. I'm down with that. Melon, sorry. I'm sorry you just got here. I'm sorry. It's getting close to go time. It's weekend time. Let's see what Miniatures Den's working on. Bye, Zambies. Hope you guys have a good time at Adepticon. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope painting and stuff goes well for you. Y'all take care. We'll see what Miniatures Den's doing. We'll probably raid Mini Den, see what he's up to. I saw him earlier. He was taking a little break, but obviously when you stream 7.5 hours, you got to eat and still take breaks and stuff. I'm surprised he doesn't sleep on stream. You know what I mean? Oh, I like this. Is this a new room, new setup? He obviously moved. Oh, yeah. He lives in Spain now. Is your mic on?
No, intentionally not.
Okay. I like his.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah. I can hit.
So I think he moved to Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always love this right here, the palette. I always like having the wet palette there, but it's cool that he kind of has it now in 2 different places, on the stream. But yeah, he's always has a really good setup for his stream. So we'll probably raid Miniatures Den, see what's up. So we'll go back and do that.
There we go.
Did you already start it?
No, I have not. You can go ahead
Okay.
and start it.
I got it. Boop. / raid. There we go. Think I got it. There we go. Raid has been started. We got a couple of seconds. Bye, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything this weekend. I'm going to go see John Wick next weekend, like everybody else in the world, hopefully. I think that's it. Stay tuned for next week's Reaper Live, where you're going to hear some updates about badges when badges go live for ReaperCon, and class submissions and all that stuff should be announced next week, next Thursday. See some more Bone 6 production models, all the normal fun stuff. You will likely also see the preview model for next month, for all that stuff. So a lot of cool stuff coming up.
There we go.
Have a good weekend.
Awesome.
And we're going to go say hi to Luca. Tell him happy birthday. Actually, don't do that.
That's been beat into the ground.
Yeah.
It has to be at this point.
Tell him you like his new studio.
Yeah.
There you go. And we're
And
going to be
you know what? Tell him you're looking forward to his birthday. That really keeps it open. Because we don't actually know when it is.
the magic number.
All right. Thanks, folks.
I think I already rated.
I think you did too. All right.
And the Quindlina.
Quindalina.
Wave, John.
Already did.
Are you
Keep waving.